In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your serpentine belt on your Ford Focus. It's located on the right side of your engine. Using a 19mm socket, we're going to remove our wheel. Beginning this job, it's easier if you take this half of the fender liner out. You'll have better access to your belt. I'm going to use my trim tool here. Take out this push pin. We're going to use a T27 and remove our torque bolts. One here, and there's two here. Now we're going to go underneath and take out the two that are underneath. You should have two Torx bit bolts underneath as well. We only have one because one's missing. Remove those. Now we can bend back our fender liner over the wheel. There's one more bolt here. Now we're going to peel back our fender liner. And you just want to bend it back so you can access your belt. You're going to need a 21mm socket so we can turn our crank. You can either use a special tool to remove your stretch belt, or you can use a ratchet strap if you don't have the tool. We're going to feed this up underneath the belt like this, and then you're going to walk the strap up and over the pulley like this. As you're turning it, you're going to pull on this, and it's going to walk the belt off the pulley. So I'm using a pry bar and a strap, and I'm turning the crank, and as I do, I'm going to peel the belt off. Now you can yank it off, and it should come off. Using a 14mm wrench, you're going to put it on your bracket here for your tensioner, and you're going to push up to loosen the belt. Careful you don't slip off. They don't give you a whole lot of space to put that. You're going to slide it off the water pump pulley to remove the belt. Release the tensioner. And remove your belt. You can grab it from underneath. It's probably the easiest way. To begin, we're going to feed our serpentine belt down, or you can feed it up through the wheel well. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to let it hang on my tensioner here and go through the wheel well to put it around the crank. Make sure you put your belt around your alternator as well. And now we're back on top. And we're just going to line up the belt a little more, put it on the tensioner, and we're going to push our tensioner forward using our 14mm wrench, and then slip it onto the water pump pulley. So pull it over the alternator, and it's going to be impossible to put on if you don't have the belt lined up properly. Just make sure it's lined up properly, and then push it onto that water pump pulley. Before letting go, make sure it's sitting on there properly. And you're in the grooves where it belongs. Put your AC belt in position. You're going to put it around your compressor first. And make sure it's lined up properly. You're going to turn your crank so that the pulley edge on the inside is almost at the top, because that's where your zip tie is going to go. Right when the belt starts to get a little snug. And now we're going to feed our zip tie in here and tighten this up. I'm going to lock it down a little bit more and use another zip tie. Again, you're going to feed it through. And turn your crank. And almost there. I'm going to cut my zip tie now that it's mostly on, because we're going to get interfered with that other serpentine belt. So we're going to cut this. Remove those. And continue turning it on. All right, keep turning that crank until you have it lined up correctly. You can give it a feel. Well, it looks good. Now we're going to put our fender liner back. We're going to put our fender liner back now. So unpeel it from where it lives and put it back. You're going to push this in inside the lip of the car, the bumper here. Once you're back in position, you're going to put your plastic grommet right there, and that's going to hold it in place. Now we're going to put our Torx bit bolts back. The two short ones go here. Next, we're going to put this one here and the one closest to the outside. Snug these up. Now we're going to go underneath and put the two in underneath. So put your bolt here as is missing and start your bolt here. Tighten it up. Put your wheel on. And you're going to start your lug nuts by hand. I'm going to tighten them up. I usually go for the bottom one first and just hold it in. Walk the wheel on. Now we can torque them. Using a 19mm socket, we're going to torque our wheels to 100 foot-pounds. We're going to do that in a star-like pattern.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.